Hey there, history buffs! Today we're diving into the fascinating and often controversial story of Christopher Columbus. Ready to set sail on this historical journey? Let's go! Christopher Columbus, born in 1451 in Genoa, Italy, is often celebrated as the man who discovered America, but the truth is way more complex than that. Columbus wasn't the first European to cross the Atlantic. That honor likely goes to Norse explorer Leif Erikson, who reached North America around 1000 AD. Columbus first set sail in 1492, backed by the Spanish monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella. Contrary to popular belief, educated Europeans at the time knew the Earth was round. Columbus's challenge was that he underestimated the Earth's circumference, believing he could reach Asia by sailing west. After a grueling journey across the Atlantic, Columbus and his crew landed in the Bahamas. He called the locals Indians, mistakenly thinking he had reached the Indies in Asia. This misunderstanding marked the beginning of a complex and often tragic interaction between Europeans and the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Columbus made 4 voyages to the New World, exploring parts of the Caribbean and Central and South America. However, he never actually set foot on what is now the United States. His voyages were a mix of exploration and exploitation, driven by a quest for gold, spices, and new trading routes. Columbus's legacy is a contentious topic. On one hand, he opened up the Americas to European exploration and colonization, profoundly shaping the modern world. On the other hand, his expeditions led to the exploitation and suffering of indigenous populations. His governance in the New World was marred by brutal practices, and he was eventually arrested and returned to Spain in chains. So what's the real story of Christopher Columbus? He was a skilled navigator and an ambitious man whose voyages had a monumental impact on world history. But he was also a flawed individual whose actions had devastating consequences for the native peoples he encountered. History is rarely black and white, and Columbus's story is no exception. Understanding his legacy means acknowledging both his achievements and his failures. Thanks for sailing through history with me today. If you enjoyed this dive into Columbus's world, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you next time, explorers.